Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Evan Better Presents Minecraft. And you can see here I've been working on the tower. I had to make some changes to it, just because if this was an open field it would be easier to design things the way I want, but because I decided to build this skyscraper into the side of a mountain and utilize the mountain in the construction, I've had to curtail the design quite substantially, as you can see here. Ugh, King Slime, go away. Alright, so let's go kill this guy. I am in creative mode, obviously. The more I looked into it... Oh, damn it. Not my wheat. Such a pushover you are. I wonder if he even realizes how much of a pushover he actually is. Oh, crap. I probably lost that. Thank you very much. Alright, well there goes one King Slime tool that I won't be getting back. Thanks so much, King Slime. Ah! These things! They're always jumping on my plants. I gotta go through and I'm gonna kill out every single one of these burst plants. They're the ones that are making the explosion noise too, and it's getting more and more freaking rampant. And look, it takes up space in my pens. Ugh! That'll be a new chore for us. Kill the stupid explosion plants. Look at this! They're everywhere! Alright, that'll be something new we're gonna have to work on. See? That's what they do. They just pop, and then boom, they spread their seeds everywhere. Little bastards. Yes, you will have noticed there are... Look at this. Look at how many there are. It's ridiculous. You'll notice there are a few silverwood trees I've planted. I cheated them in. I'm hoping that their magical properties will help uncorrupt the land. As you can see. And there's another one over there where the land's corrupted. I don't know for sure if that'll work or not, but I know they do have a positive influence on the land around them. They're only found in the magical forest, which doesn't seem to exist in our biome, at least not anywhere I've seen. So I gave up trying to find it and just decided to do that. But let's get back to this. This is the important thing. So I stuck with this shape here, as you can see. It's similar to the beginning shape that we worked with, where it jags out, and then the next layer reduces that pattern. And I copied that 3 times over, and then it goes up a significant amount of layers, and then up again to the final, well, for what I consider to be the final point at this point. I can always make it taller, go back further. Eventually I'd love to encase the slime island with the tower. That would be kind of cool. But for right now, this is what we've got. So at its highest point it is 135, layer 135. And at its lowest point, it's at layer 80. Alright. Yeah, that's getting annoying. Look, they're everywhere. They've literally... That's what that explosion noise is. I figured it out. That's how they spread. So I'm going to have to go through and collect every single one of those. But for right now, let's continue building this tower. Down here I have some basic ideas for cladding. Just testing this out. I haven't really decided. I decided that the first 2 layers are just going to be like a foyer level. So inside... And... Again, this is just some ideas for cladding, so the floors in here, I don't really know if I like this too much, actually. But, yeah, I've decided that this is how it's going to look inside. I haven't exactly decided what I want to do. But, yeah, like I said, the first 2 layers of this inside are going to be exactly as you see here. And I'll probably clear out these internal pillars and bring it right out to the edge here. And it'll be, it'll just be like a nice open area, and that being that, I want to put in a floor that's going to capture the light. I want this room to be very well lit. I like the first floor, like the first area. When you walk into this place, I want you to look over and be like, holy crap, this is so cool, look at this. For out here, I'm thinking about going with this stone, and I might take it out all the way out to another 3. Like this far out. But I'm not 100% sure exactly what I want to do with it. might go like that far out. The entrance to the place is going to be right here, I guess, being the center point of the entire structure. So I'm going to have to make a path that connects to this center point of the structure here. There's still a lot of decisions, and I'll probably end up changing things as I go, no doubt, because I'll find that I don't like a certain thing a certain way that I did it. But for right now, this is the design I'm going with. I haven't decided on the external look of this place yet. These are pillars with caps. I don't know if I like that look. I do think that I want to bring the stone into it, kind of like that. So let's see what this looked like. We're still getting snow for some freaking strange reason. Snow is falling all over this place, and that doesn't make any sense to me because it's not a snow biome. Where's the information for this biome? Extreme hills. There's nothing that says anything about snow. So I don't really understand why I'm getting snow, but I'm getting snow. I'm mostly concerned with the front fascia of this building. I'm not super duper concerned with how it looks going into the side of the mountain, because as you can see here, most of it's going to be encased in this hillside anyways. But that is going to be the basic outer perimeter of this place. So let's see. Like I said, I haven't decided on the claddings yet. I do kind of like these pillars. They do look a little nicer than the marble. The plain marble, untextured looking marble. But again, I haven't decided on everything. I have decided that the sides of the building are just going to be this white marble here. I don't mind that. The main pillars will be the proper pillars, as you see here. Let's just take a look at what this looks like. But yeah, I tried about 5 or 6 different designs, guys, and I ended up settling on this one here, just because it works with the mountain. And that's the thing, is that this isn't the easiest design at all. The mountain is the deciding factor of all of it, more or less. And I'm going to have to probably adjust these heights, because again, I want to do the external walls where you see this trussing going across. I want that to be a continuous theme, and I want it every 5. 1 or 6, I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And then 1, 2, so then it would be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this actually is one level too high right now. You see what I'm saying? So I'll probably bring these pillars down 1 level just to match what I'm trying to go for. And this is the exact, this is the design process. This is what you have to do. You have to just keep going through it till you find how you want it. And then you gotta go with that. But, I hope you guys like the look of it. Like I said, it's not easy. If it was an open plain, I could do so much more, but because I decided to build it into the side of the mountain, I have to decide on a specific look that I gotta keep consistent with the rest of the building. The triple spire look just kind of breaks up the monotony of a flat wall that I didn't want to go with. I didn't want to have some flat wall. Flat walls are boring. And when you have something stretching up into the air, when you're viewing it at longer distances, it looks very plain if you don't do something fancy like that. But yeah, so I've gone with something that I think will look relatively awesome. And I'm just going to try and keep that look going throughout the entire structure. The inside's a different story, obviously, because you probably won't see the inside. At least, you won't see it the same way, right? I will make it that anything you can see from the outside will match this particular look on the outside. But yeah, so that's the general idea. Every 5 levels, I want to do some of this stone. Kind of like that. Just to keep that look going. Let's just see what that looks like a little bit now that the light's shining in the right spot. Now, like I said, the inner dimensions will probably be different because I'm going to be building it into the wall, and the rooms, the floors will be based on what I require. But I'll try to keep this 5-layer level going. I might have to change it up. That's just how she is. We'll just keep going back here. And I haven't decided on the finishing touches. Obviously, this is just the base structure. I will probably clad it in different materials depending on how I feel about stuff. I do kind of want to bring this stone into it at some point here, just because the stone does give it a more traditional look, which will be a little nicer than just all this marble. Like I said, the marble itself is just a little too plain. It's a little too plain white. As you can see here, it doesn't look all that fancy, so I'm not 100% sold on the marble look. But yeah, I think that has a nice contrast to it. Even if I go with the pillars, right? The exterior pillars. And then another layer of stone. And I may not keep the windows quite like they are here. I don't think I want to have so much of this continuous look. For the first 2 levels, I do. After that, and obviously these long pillars, I can't do it like that. That's not going to look good. So what I think I'll just do something like kind of a window in the middle idea. So something like, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. And then I want to be able to see outside actually from the inner layers, so I may have to bring that down. Yeah, I can't see. That's not good. And then marble. Like I said, I have not decided on the cladding that I'm going to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what that looks like. And let's just replace these with pillars for a quick sec. And then we should have the look we're going for. Let's do this layer right here so we have a consistent look. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. That doesn't look too bad. Like I said, this is all just temporary design. I'll probably end up cladding it completely different because I won't like the way that I ended up going with it, and it's gonna be a long process to design it to visually look the way I want it to look. Oh, we got to deal with those things soon, though. There are just too many of them. But for right now, that's the look I'm going for, guys. I hope you don't hate it. It's kind of cool with the sun behind it like that at the moment. And then this will be, excuse me, this will be a solid wall here. All the way up, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. My measurements were only off by a little bit on that one part. Okay. And then, of course, it'll encase the entire mountain. But yeah, that's the look. That's the design. It's modern looking and it's kind of gothic looking at the same time. I think it'll look really cool when I'm done with it. But that's going to be several days and a long process, I think. I don't think I'll show you guys all the work that I'm going to be putting into this here, but I definitely want to show you. I definitely wanted to show you guys at least the initial design, so you can see what it's going to look like and the stages that we're going through. So here, here's another stage of design. The next video will be a further along stage of design. So, but you know what? Let's take a little break from that, and let's go do something else. What should we do? Let's go see what the totems have done. See if those totems are doing anything new. Are they still destroying the land? There's the node. It's not the easiest thing to see, is it? I gotta remember to bring my wand over and suck that thing dry. I don't care what happens to the land over here. If I start noticing that it's turning into taint, I'm gonna have to deal with that, and that'll mean this trench will have to be considerably bigger than it is at the moment. But I don't, like, again, it may not even turn into taint. I don't know. I don't know how Foamcraft works exactly. I am still learning it. It's going to be a long process, I'm sure. You guys are going to be there with me, learning it along the way as I go. As I learn it, you'll learn it. But there's so much to know. I'm going to have to start doing research online to discover all the cool stuff you can do with Foamcraft. I don't really know it all. One thing I know is taint is a bitch. And those tentacle things that show up are so strong. I don't know how to kill them. I don't know if you can kill them. I don't want to take the chance. There we are. This should be more than enough of a trench to keep that taint from spreading if it turns into taint. Right now it looks like it's just corrupted land from a negative node. And I don't mind letting it destroy everything in this spot. I want to see what happens. That's why I didn't destroy this one. I think it's directly influenced by my actions with Foamcraft. Ah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted. See that? It's turning the land into happy greenery. That's exactly why I planted these things. Because I knew that it would do that. I don't know if it can actually... Yeah, it looks like it can push right through this stuff. Those two haven't grown yet. Soil may be just too corrupted or something, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything about Thonecraft. It's all new to me. Oh yeah, look at it. It is actually working right now. You can see it. Look at that, it's actually spreading right now. It's pushing this dead crap out. This ugly, corrupted crap. It's replacing it with this nice, happy green stuff. Exactly what I was going for. And was hoping it would do. So that's good news, guys. These silverwood trees are actually doing exactly what I wanted them to do, which was replace the corrupted evil land with happy green land. So that's good to see. Anyway, I'm going to call this episode right here. One last look at the skyscraper, which will become our new base for all of our technology. I also have to plan for the fact that I'm going to be running things like applied energistics in there. So maybe 5-foot high floors will have to be 4-foot high floors with, or that would be 3-foot high floors. Shit. I'm going to have to plan that out. Because if I'm hiding stuff behind the walls, I'm going to have to have room, I'm going to have to hide that stuff, right? I'm going to have to have, like, maintenance corridors. Anyway, there's a lot to do before I'm settling on a look and a design and all that, but this is it. Like I said, I did have to go and I did have to use creative to do this. It was just too hard to get a general idea doing it manually, and it just wasn't possible. I couldn't get an idea of how it should look when I can't fly around it and take a look at it, right? I got to decide on lighting. I've got to decide on all kinds of stuff. Oh man, it's going to be a long ass process before that is done. But this is what we're making. This is what we're doing it. And I think it's going to turn out really, really goddamn good at the end. So, thanks again for watching, guys. If you have comments, if you like the design, don't like the design, if you have some input, please leave comments. Let me know. And make sure you like this or dislike this, if you, however you felt. Alright, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode of Evan Better Presents.